So, I haven't done an opinion piece in a while. Wait, I always do those. Or rather, one of those, let's talk, or defending X character. I guess that's what people call an editorial. What can I talk about today? Oh, let's talk about something that I actually love. Bob's Burgers. First season was released in 2011, and at first it received mixed reviews. We'll put it at that, mixed reviews, especially season 1. It did get a second season, and now it just ended its 4th season. And yes, there will be a 5th season. As the seasons have gone on, the reviews have gotten more positive, and dare I say it, praiseworthy. Some people call it the next Simpsons, but really it's its own thing. It's not The Simpsons, it's not any of the Seth MacFarlane shows, it's not South Park. People have compared it to King of the Hill as a show that happens to be animated, but it may as well be live action. But they choose animation, because let's be honest, animation is cooler. Anyways, as the show garners more praise and viewers, the characters are too. Specifically, the character is Tina Belcher. Some have labeled the best character on the show. Others have said that she's a new feminist icon. Why is that? Quite a few reasons, actually. Let's start with her story. She's the eldest child of the Belcher children. She's in middle school. She's a nerd. She's going through puberty. She likes this one boy named Jimmy Jr., who's the son of Jimmy Pesto, the owner of the Italian restaurant that's constantly competing with Bob's Burgers. Quick, tell me 2 things that really stick out about her. You've said that she's a nerd and she's going through puberty. Well, you're quite right. Let me explain. If you look at past TV shows, they don't really have a girl character or girl characters that go through puberty. At least someone like Tina. Sure, you could say Lisa Simpson, but not really. Most of these characters are in their later-ish teens. Tina's 13, she's going through the rounds of puberty. Developing breasts, periods, having crushes on boys, specifically their butt. How many other girls on TV out there have been portrayed like this? Or rather, how have they been portrayed? They're usually awkward, but they're often ridiculed or mocked by family and friends. Take Meg from Family Guy. She's constantly the butt of all the jokes and is told to shut up. And Haley Smith from American Dad is college age. I can't really talk too much about her since she is older and I haven't seen enough American Dad. Sorry, folks. All I know is that she's a feminist and she often clashes with her conservative father's stand. As for Lisa Simpson, she's forever 8 years old and pretty much a child prodigy. Yes, she has her awkward moments and she's awesome, but you could argue that she's too perfect or too invested in her animal rights issues. Lisa Simpson is the intellectual of the group of animated girls that I mentioned. Where does this leave Tina Belcher? To put it simply, she's the every girl. She's the nerd of the group, more so than Lisa because she's into the fan fiction, or as she calls it.
That's why I've started writing erotic friend fiction, using people at school, and zombies.
She's part of fandoms like that My Little Pony equivalent with this they did this past season. She has a fascination with butts. Don't we all, Tina? Don't we all? When looking back at other TV shows or even movies with teenage girls in them, how many can you think of that fit into Tina's mold? People say Buffy, but let's be honest, it's Sarah Michelle Gellar. She's perfection in a nutshell. Lizzie McGuire? Again, it's Hilary Duff. Even, as I said, Lisa Simpson is not really the every girl, or at least the average girl that lurks on the internet, specifically Tumblr. And that's why Tina Belcher is in her own league. There really haven't been enough teen girl characters on TV that are like Tina. The nerdy girl, the girl who likes boys, but most importantly has the courage to go up for them. And, going through the miracle of puberty. I think the most important part is her family. Her family's very supportive. Sure, they're quirky, wacky, but they're not mean to her when she likes things or tries to ask out Jimmy Jr. or when she decides to stand up to the mean girl at school. They could poke fun of her, of course, but they're never as mean as they are to Meg in Family Guy. In the end, we do need more Tina Belchers in media. She's a positive influence on girls and women today, and here's the quick rundown of my favorite Tina-isms, as performed by me.
So I think my subconscious fears and my budding sexuality are getting all mixed up. I think I'm being chased by zombies, and I start yelling, "Do you want to make out?" And I make out with it.
Y'all need Jesus.
Just when I think I'm through, those cheeks pull me right back in.
If you ever gossip about Jimmy Jr. outside of conflict resolution, I'll punch you. I'll punch you again and again and again and again and again and again and...
That's not who I am. I am a smart, strong, sensual woman. I am.
My heart.
I have a theme planned for next month, guys. Guess what it is? June is Sailor Moon month. Yay! I'll be covering the anime, comparing it to the manga. We're gonna talk about the thing that was the English dub and censorship and all that fun stuff. The movies, and I will attempt to take a look at one of the musicals. I've only really seen one, but I'll give a look at the most recent one. Yes, there are musicals in case if there are people who don't realize it yet. But that's the fandom for you. Should do a musical of Bob's Burgers. That's what they should do. Do it now. Anyways, I will be looking forward to this month. It's gonna be fun. In celebration, of the new anime that's coming out. And also, I think everyone needs a professor. Or at least someone who will teach them the ways. Like me.